Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Campaign 14 Dubious Claims. I am your host, as always, Virinity Void. Yes, we are here with part 1, starting here at, of course, the grandiose time of 1444. We haven't even started a single day yet with this campaign, but we're gonna see how things shake out with these first few decades. I'm not sure how long this here part 1 will be. We're not going to go super long, but we're also not going to make it super short. But before we even really get started with the campaign itself, before we go super deep into it, yes, I'm doing a lot of fucking innuendos. I didn't mean to, but that's just how they happened. The one day or 1 or 2 days after the start, I have to take away later Joe. I have to make sure I get the console command right. So let me just do this right now. And then about on December 1st, I gotta do the government reforms and make sure like Arapaho and Apache, they all go to various governments, whether it's monarchy, republic, or theocracy. That's with all of the tribals that usually do migrations. So other than that, let's get started with the first day, November the 12th. Okay. What's called remove country D25 D25. Cool. They are done. That's gonna stay there, but that's just whatever. And let's do speed 3. And then I will do the console commands for Potawatomi as well as the others. Okay? Where's it at? So they've got their first government reform, but we are going to do reform progress. Is it 600? I think it's 600. Marshal, settle down, diplomatic. Okay, they need 640. 600. Oh, whoops. There we go. And then let me get the dice out. Where's the bot spam? Roll 1d3, and then I will leave the initial reform up to the nation itself. So okay, so Arapaho is going for Republic. They got a 2 on the dice. Potawatomi is gonna get roll 1d3. They get theocracy. Okay, let me do 640. I think, yeah. Oral tradition, settle down, diplomatic, and it was a 3, therefore theocracy. All right, and then Apache. Let's do roll 1d3. 1d3. They get monarchy or dynastic lineage. There's 2 in South America. We have Arawak. Reform progress. Yep. And then let's do roll 1d3. They get a monarchy as well. Okay, and then Guarani. I know this is a little bit of a boring part, but this stuff needs to be done in order for it to be like an actual fair start to the campaign. I would like these AI nations to have a fair start, just like the others. Let's see, form progress, okay, and then roll 1d3. This last roll. 1d3. And they get a theocracy. Okay, state of faith. Cool. Okay, so I think that is about it for all of the migratory tribals. Now we can fully get into this thing. So, no more? No more? Okay. Alright, so, as things start out and everyone starts colonizing their lands around them, I will bring up the ledger and talk about the general theme of this campaign. Since, obviously, this is a very different campaign compared to what has been done previously. In previous campaigns, we have used Doge's Shatter Europa because while it doesn't expand how many provinces there are on the map, it does expand like the religions, the cultures, as well as various other mechanics in the game. This time around, I put out a public vote, or a vote for all the campaign participants on what they wanted to see as the... Excuse me. What they wanted to see as the central mod for Campaign 14, and the vote landed on a province expansion mod. The province expansion mod is linked in the guidelines in my Discord. If you want to hop over, of course, the link to my Discord is always in the description. But the province expansion mod focuses mainly on the old world. It does not expand any provinces in the new world. So we have more provinces in Europe, of course, in Africa, in the Middle East, as well as Siberia. And we also have expanded provinces in Southeast Asia, Eastern Asia, and even Australia. I will pause just real quick just to show you all what I'm talking about. So Australia has so many more provinces. It's a lot better for anyone over here. There's a lot more to expand into. Let's take a look at the areas as well. You know, there's a lot more provinces, a lot more province density in general. The only region in the old world that was not touched for some reason, I don't know why the mod author did it, is India, the Indian subcontinent. I really don't know why they didn't touch it, other than I think on the workshop page they said like it's too powerful as it is, which that's a little weird for the reasoning in my opinion, but whatever. I'm not gonna judge too harshly. I should also show you how expanded Africa's interior is. So many more provinces, so many more provinces. It will be very interesting to see how Africa shakes out as well, in terms of colonization over time. But other than that, that is the real central theme of this campaign so far, is more vanilla provinces. There are no external religions. There's no new religions. And Oda just got annexed, so the Japanese Thunderdome is kicking off, of course. But yeah, there's no new religions to speak of. It is all vanilla religions. And there's not really any, how do I say this, unique, in-game mechanics or anything like that. There is Zorm AI still integrated into this campaign, because Zorm AI is very much a benefit to the overall AI. It doesn't do debt spirals or anything that often. It very much is able to compete with other AI as well as the player more effectively. And we do have our first war in Europe. The Obodrites and the Wendish realm are going at each other. And this is the Wendish conquest of Wismar. Not really sure that's gonna really do much, but hey, the Wendish realm is kicking ass and taking names. And the Wendish realm has enough to siege down the capital of Lübeck. I am kind of curious to see how effectively... Well, actually, not even how effectively, this is such an early war, and this could easily result in a full annex. Should be noted, the Obodrites are, they are animist. One thing I did notice from my own mini test runs is that animist nations, they almost always convert, if they can, to a quote-unquote organized religion nearby. So Ionia, for some reason, I don't know, they converted to Islam. They are now Sunni. Pontus converted to Orthodox, but you can see from their provinces they were animist before. And I'm not sure if the Obodrites are going to convert to Catholicism if they survive this war, but we shall see. Do we have any other wars going on? No, it's just that one in Europe. Trying to see if there's anything else. No, we're chilling. And I think I'll reveal the development map mode in the next part. Well, maybe I'll do it at the end of this part, because I do show the what's it called, the leaderboard at the end of this at the end of each part. Let's see. Lubeck is almost down. Lubeck is almost there. Trying to make sure everything is okay. Like, nothing's happening on the side. Nothing is going awry, so to say. It's called Lauenburg, producing salt. Even has low defensiveness. Okay. I should also note that about this campaign, like the previous one, everyone starts on Tech 1. The very first technology. No one is starting on Tech 3 or anything. No, it is all just, same technology level at the start. Obviously, the units that others are able to pick, like whatever unique units relevant to the tech group, those are still staying, but everyone starts at the same tech level of 1. And the Obodrites have been killed. I mean, I can't say I'm really surprised. They are a lone animist nation right next to a powerful Catholic nation. And if you just look at this provinces here, 24 development, 20 development, colonizing 19 development. The Obodrites, they just didn't look out. They had a nice 18 development province at Holstein, but unfortunately, the unlucky draw just happened to be with them. Rest in peace, my friend. You will be missed. What else do we got? What else? Any other wars? No? Then I believe we can go do a little bit of Speed 5. In like part 1 and part 2, I'm usually able to do Speed 5 for a little bit because there's not much going on. And everyone is still expanding pretty quickly. Oh, Hojo is actually taking on Japan. Wow. In my mini test run that I did on my own, Hojo did not win that war. Hojo lost to Japan, so that's pretty interesting. That's pretty fucking interesting and pretty cool. Now it's just Mori versus the Hojo. Let's see. Anything else? I'm expecting Ionia and Lemnos to go to war at some point, but I'm not sure when. Animist zealots have taken out, or at least pushed back, the army of Pontus. And we have the Wendish realm straight up just going after Danzig. Now, they want the Teutonic Order dead, for good reason. This is very valuable land, and Königsberg, there's a center or natural harbor there. Danzig is a center of trade and is an estuary, so it behooves the Wendish realm to take this land. However, the Teutonic Order is fighting back. They're trying to take on Stettin. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to finish it in time, but we'll see. Oh, wait a minute. The Evenki conquest of Nuptui. They're going after Saka, and then Banten and Malacca are going after Sambas. Are you guys even going to be able to do much up here? Like, okay, you're colonizing your provinces. That's good. That's well and good. But like, okay, you didn't kill, but you defeated your enemy. Can you take over their capital? Their capital has a fort. You need about 3,000 times 3. You need 9,000 troops. The most I'm gonna see you do is seize a colony. That's what I'm envisioning. That's what I'm manifesting. Actually, Virui has joined in on the Teutonic Order's side. Really? And the Obodrites are over here trying to take back their land. It's not going well, but, you know, they're trying. And the Teutonic Order, their army got defeated somehow. But the Wendish realm, they're not backing down. Why do they need to back down? There's no point in just like staying still, staying idle. Yeah, you're not taking that down. You need 9,000 troops. You're not taking that. I do believe the Teutonic Order is going to lose, though. Maybe it's a full annex, maybe it's not, but yeah, that's going to end only one way. Why aren't you putting your troops up there? Oh my goodness. If I need to restart the game, I will restart the game. If I see that like this army is still, or at least Virui's AI is still a little messed up, I will restart. I will restart the game and then probably like make a small cut in the recording. Maybe. We'll see. Finish this war. Finish this war, Wendish Realm, and we'll see. Because Virui, as much as they're taking a loss in the war, they're not colonizing? Are you? No, well, I mean, they are at war. They don't want to incur a debt. They are kind of close to incurring a debt. So, I'm kind of suspicious. I might have to restart the game. Let me make some preparations beforehand. Okay. I made my preparations. Just in case. Just in case. Rhaetia... Oh, Rhaetia is actually allied with Virui and Book. And it does look like I need to restart so that this AI just... this AI gets reset. So, let me check any other wars going on. Nothing huge. Okay. Alright, I will save it right here. Campaign 4, or 14. And... actually, let's just exit to main menu, because that'll... the game restarts as it is. Alright, let's do this. And if you saw my Steam friends list, yes, I have my Steam friends list up. Oh man. Hopefully this resets the AI to the point that that it doesn't bug out like that again. I'm hoping, I'm praying. And as I hope and as I pray, I will drink my drink. Interesting taste indeed. What we got over here? Alright, let's see. Continue as an observer. Initialize that game. Alright. Alright, the AI has been reset. Cool. We're all good. We're back on track. Let me just bring up the current wars once more, and we shall continue on. If this war in Southeast Asia doesn't go anywhere within, like, a few years, I will force a white peace. That is still, sadly, a bug with the AI, but it's not one I can really do much about other than forcing a white peace. What is this? The Bengali conquest of Paro? Ah, okay. That's actually a really nice province. 17 development. I can see why they would want to. Why they would want to go for that. And then Hong Kong is siding with Bengal. Okay. I'm surprised you would not side with a fellow Buddhist, but okay. I'm not going to question it too much. M&T. Needle. Coiny. Colonizing over here. Okay. Colonizing in Kent. Colonizing in the French. Ooh, 26 development. All right. And then Osnabrück. Man, the Wendish realm really popping off. The Teutonic Order has allied with Finland and Virui. Finland is only allied with the Teutonic Order. Acacius, or not, Pillage Rush, I'm sorry, is doing their own thing. I should also mention that the Protestant Reformation will be a little bit different. Oh my god, my microphone is peaking. The Protestant Reformation will be a little bit different here compared to previous campaigns, because there are so many more provinces across Europe. I mean, I'm just scrolling over, zoomed in a little. You can see how many more provinces there are. The Protestant Reformation has a rough time trying to convert enough that it flips a nation to Protestantism. So instead of just spawning the event, I am going to manually convert, or at least have one or two AI nations convert to Protestantism to more effectively spread the religion. At least, give it a shot, more or less. So when 1515 comes around, that's what I plan on doing. I'm not sure what war you were going for, but you burned down Gotland for some reason. Or maybe Finland abandoned the colony, I'm not sure. Needless to say, though, the Wendish realm, they're off to a thunderous start here in Part 1. Kalahandi has pretender rebels. Peasants have risen up in Mong Kong. And then Fadl, I'm not sure if they lost to pretender rebels. Pontus did not lose to pretender rebels like I was seeing. I still recognize that dynasty on the throne. Arapaho, allied with Potawatomi. Further, Etruria, Patriot Front. The United States of Caddo. And we got Teotl, allied with Colima. Quito, Caideria, Guarani. And then the Union. Again, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. As I am recording this here, Part 1, the prologue is not published. Once I am done recording this here, Part 1, I'll publish it, or I will publish the prologue, which, that's me going over all of these submissions and their general situation. And then I'll have this ready to go. I think I can get this entire campaign done before Windows 10 is it Windows? Yeah. Windows 10 stops being supported. That's just one thing that's been on the back of my mind that I'm kind of worried about it, but at the same time I'm just more pissed off. Like, really? Stopping support for Windows 10? The fuck? Hojo is going after Mori, and Scottish China is supporting them for some reason. I don't know why you're trying to help Mori. You don't even have a navy. Sambas over here, Banten. Is this still the same war? Started in 14? Yes, this is a white piece. Like, I understand you are trying, but you are doing nothing. This war is fruitless. Ay. Sue for peace. Send demand. And the reason why I do that, if anyone is wondering, it is because the AI does not like to colonize at all if they're at war. If they finish a colony while they are at war, they will not then send out that new colonist to do another province. They will just stay at home because the AI does not want to have that colonial expense while they are at war. It can rack up over time. So I understand why the AI is like that, but sometimes in these like small early wars where nothing gets done between overseas nations, the war just drags on for 5, 6, 7+ years and nothing happens. So the AI is kind of just stuck in a circle, and someone needs to break that circle. It's one thing if it's like with vanilla tags, like you saw there between Banten and Sambas. It's another thing when it happens between player nations, like say it's Lissenborg and Ormond, or say it's Pillage Rush and Osnabrück. It's like, no, let's just white piece it, reset the AI, let them do their own thing again. Ardalan, allied with Astrakhan, Fadel, and the Timurids. Junagar, and then Bengal. So now there's a firm land border, or there's going to be a firm land border, and Bengal is going to want Paro. You know they're going to want Paro again, and Tsang, you're going to need to do something. Hojo, are you going to... Well, actually, Scottish China needs the white piece. They need to get out of the war in order for Hojo to fully annex Mori. We'll see. Candy? They're about to finish up their entire island. There you go. I should also make mention of the fact that colonization is sped up like usual. Tech level 1s gives 75 colonists, and then Tech 3 gives 25, and an additional 25, another additional 25 at Tech 4, another 25 at Tech 5, so on and so forth. So, colonization should be pretty fast across the board. There really shouldn't be anyone like struggling for colonists unless they go bankrupt. In which case, you deserve to not colonize for a while. You need to get your finances in order. What else? Malacca, Lana, Loy Buke, Allied... Hey! Okay, I guess Mackey's tests were correct because Loy Buke and Louis Degar and Ryshok, my 3 submissions, for some reason, they just really like allying with each other, and Warring States just is not favored at all. Like, Warring States, they're Confucian like the other 3, and they're all of Chinese culture, so I'm not sure what the issue is. But yeah, my 3 nations, they like each other more than they like the Warring States. Okay, I'm not gonna question it too much. What else do we got? How's the religion over here? Sunni Islam is spreading. Orthodox Christianity is spreading. Anatolia is gonna be a powder keg. At least I think it is. What is this? Oh, westward. All right, I haven't heard this one in a while. Fez. Actually, can Fez form Morocco? I'm just curious. No, they cannot. African frontier. Oh. I might need to do something about that. Although that requires a lot of splendor, so... And I'm... maybe that is... maybe that's for the province expansion mod. I think between this part and the next part, I'm definitely going to look to take that out. Because that's not something that should be in the game. Or at least not in this campaign. Does Semyon get it too? Yes, they do. Ooh, build a third temple. Interesting. Does Mogadishu even get it? They do. Okay. Yeah, that's completely news to me. I had never seen that before with this mod. Okay. It's something I gotta do then. Something I gotta do. Oh, what wars do we got going on? None? I guess we can do a little bit of Speed 5, can't we? Just checking in periodically with regards to the ledger and wars, potential wars that are going on. The game will lag a bit at Speed 5, but it's okay. Hey, okay. Alright, Hojo successfully fully annexed Mori, and now the Hojo clan has united Japan. Granted, the dynasty is not Hojo, it is Kaya. I will have the headcanon that the Hojo clan has had a cadet branch or a junior branch take over, and that is the Kaya. No, it's not realistic, really, but you know, none of these campaigns are realistic. None of them. Pontus, you are allied with Lemnos. Ionia is allied with Fadel and Virui. Bulgaria is allied with Epirus, Lemnos, and Shuravia. Shuravia is only allied with Bulgaria. Let's call Fontaine is allied with Osnabrück, Tennis Ball, and Mondstadt. Book is allied with Osnabrück, Needle, Rhetia, and Lissenborg. Coiny is allied with Needle in the Wendish realm. Excuse me. Needle is allied with Kraumna, Coiny, Book, and Lissenborg. And then finally, Tennis Ball is allied with Ormond, Switzerland, the Wendish realm, and Fontaine. Bengal is going after Sang, as we saw before, but goddamn, Sang is doing what they can to make Bengal pay for declaring war. And hey, turns out Bengal can't seize the capital at Lhasa fast enough, and Sang wins. That's pretty nice. That just shows that speeding up those sieges really does matter. So this land isn't super productive. It's not like a lot of development, but it's enough development. Bengal still has Bhagalpur as well as Gauda and Gorgat, sure, but it's making a statement, and sometimes a statement is all you need. The Wendish realm is once again going after the Teutonic Order. I do expect this will be a full annex. The Wendish realm is... they're not going to be stopped. They will not be contained. They will not be denied. Finland... oh... Finland just straight up said, no, I don't want to get involved in your politics, okay? You deal with them on your own. Fuck this. I'm done. Anyways, I guess, yeah, we'll speed 5 this, because we already know how this is going to end. We know. We just know. Virui is actually doing a really good job with the Teutonic Order at putting the pressure on the Wendish realm, but I don't think it's going to be enough in the end. Paradox 1 going after Paradox 2. It was bound to happen that those two were going to end up fighting. You know what? I may have been wrong. The Wendish realm might actually pay a bit of a price if they can't get Marienburg down fast enough. Because if Wolgast goes down before Marienburg, or even before the Wendish realm comes back, I don't know. I don't know, man. It could get real interesting real quick in this. Let's see, man. Let's see. You've got me interested. You've got me hooked with this war. I'm interested. Come on. Yes, they got it. Virui going in for the win, helping out their ally. That's what we want to see. Man, restarting the game really was the answer. Holy shit. And if they can get Lubeck down, holy shit, suddenly the Wendish Realm is in danger. Call an ambulance, but not for me, you know what I'm saying? Good gods. Okay, the Teutonic Order is fully sieged down. It's really fucking bad, but this and this is a statement. Having Stettin sieged down, having Wolgast sieged down, and now taking Lubeck, that's a really big fucking statement to the up-and-comer. And wait a minute. Donauland? Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not, but I'm going to say it anyways. Donauland was helping them out, was helping out the Wendish Realm for a little bit. Oh, man. Well, it was a good effort. It was a very good effort by the Teutonic Order and by Virui, because they were handing it to the Wendish Realm's home provinces. But sadly, it was not enough in the end. The Teutonic Order does survive, but as a mere shadow of their former self. The Wendish Realm is truly ascendant at this point. With that being said, we look to Paradox 1 versus Paradox 2, these brightly colored nations that are duking it out in Africa. But even with that victory, there's not enough troops to siege down the capital. You need 9,000, you don't have 9,000. Oh well. Oh, one is actually Coptic, and one is Ibadi. Okay. Interesting. What else we got? Sambas is going after Malacca and Banten. Okay, hey. If this war, again, peters out into nothing, like, I'm gonna have to do a white peace. Saka. Wait, really? Really? What are you doing down here? I mean, I understand you have this coastal province, but do you really need to come down here? You're not gonna. This land is not going to be held for very long. I hope you know that. But that's on you. Also, we got Chukchi over here that is slowly taking more Siberian provinces. It's looking good over there. The ice fortresses are going up slowly but surely. The Wendish Realm is now going after Are you trying to do a Mare Nostrum, but for the Baltic Sea? Is that what we're seeing? I think that's what we're seeing right now. Stockholm has been taken. No, that's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure that's Stockholm. Stockholm has been taken over, and then the capital, Finland, is gonna go down. There's no stopping the Wendish Realm. There really is not. Oh god. How do you have Hindu... What? You're Ibadi. How do you have Hindu rebels? I don't understand that. I really... I don't. That's very odd. Okay. So Finland is getting thrashed. Interesting. How much is Finland gonna lose? That's the real question. I hope they're not gonna lose too much, but at this point, I don't know. Teotl is going after the United States of Caddo. And they are on the same military tech level, but Caddo, they're taking some losses. Teotl, they know what to do. They know how to take the fight to the enemy, and they know how to win. Also, no national ID is taken up just yet, but that morale damage plus 15%. that's really harsh. That is kind of ensuring that these battles go the way of Teoto. So yeah, Kato might very well get subjugated. Not entirely sure. Apache is doing their own thing. Arapaho as well as Potawatomi. What are you doing with these provinces? What kind of colonization is that? I'm not gonna think too hard about it, but Finland is trying. They're trying to come back. Is this for Gotland? It is for Gotland. Okay. Well, the war goal is now taken, and Finland is not going to take that war goal back. And the Wendish realm rules the waves. Therefore, Finland is kind of just shit out of luck at this point. I salute you, Finland. You tried, but sadly, it's all for nothing, unfortunately. The Khmer are up here at Haiphong. What else? What else? Oh my goodness. I'm waiting to see. There's your peace deal. There is your peace deal. Unfortunate. Actually, that's a really nice province too. Abo at 27 development. Good gods. Ugh. Well, Finland, you tried. I don't know who stops the Wendish realm at this point. Genuinely, I don't know who stops them. Because they have taken up so much land and gathered so much power this early on. Who stops them? Maybe they become overstretched and get tangled up in too many wars. That's possible, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I think we can end this year part 1 in August of next year, 1477. We will have done about a nice 33 years. And Teoto, they did not subjugate Kato. No, they just straight up took land. So Teoto, they're doing very well. It's a start. It's a start to the snowball. And what do we got over here? Fadl is consolidating the Levant slowly but surely. Astrakhan allied with Kazan and Ardalan. Rhaetia is allied with the Papacy and Virui, as well as Buk. Kraumna is allied with Sicily, Ragoetia, and Needle. Ragoetia is allied with Kraumna and Lissenborg. The Papacy is allied with Virui, Rhaetia, and Donauland. Semyon, I don't think Semyon's going to really get any allies. They are the only Jewish nation, so How the fuck you got Hindu rebels? Just tell me how. That's just, I don't understand what event pops up for an Ibadi nation that gives Hindu rebels. That is genuinely mystifying to me. I'll try not to think too hard about it. The Teutonic Order still only allied with Virui, but not sure how well that alliance is gonna last. And here we are, August 1st of 1477, or August 2nd, and yeah, we're chilling. People are, or not people, nations are slowly getting their national ideas, and then I guess in the next part they will start to get their first and second national ideas, and in about part 3 or part 4 I will start reading more national ideas, as we always do. But that is it for your part 1 so far. It's been very interesting. I've been enjoying it so far. I hope you've been enjoying it too. But let's take a look at that leaderboard, shall we? Okay. Oh, actually, before we do the leaderboard, I forgot. Renaissance did spawn, and I did tinker with the institutions with Mackie's help. I made sure that Renaissance spreads far faster than it normally does, and it does not spawn in Italy anymore. No, indeed. Tennis Ball got that injection of power points into them, so they spawned the Renaissance here in Hainau, so it should be pretty smooth sailing for Tennis Ball for now, and their allies as well. In terms of institution spread, you can already see Renaissance has spread to Kazan, Astrakhan. It's spreading into Ardalan, and it should be spreading over time at a faster rate, hopefully. I can't guarantee it, but we can hope. We can only hope. But yeah, let's take a look at that leaderboard. In first place is the Wendish Realm. In second place is Tennis Ball. In third place is Book. In fourth place is Japan. In fifth place is Kraumna. In sixth place is Mondstadt. In seventh place is Sumeru. And in eighth place is Pillage Rush. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in part 2.